Oh my god, I can't believe it. Thank you. We did it, Reddit. We got 1 subscriber. Yes, thank you. And 1 step closer to being the most subscribed YouTuber on YouTube.
Well, let's be honest, the subscriber is just a hacker or something. Maybe it's like, I don't forget. Anyway, country names tend to be hard to pronounce. Some are pretty controversial, some are pretty understandable because of their language system, and some are just flat out retarded in pronunciation because they're just weird. Now, pronouncing country name is hard. There's really no official source across controversy, so I'm gonna try my best to basically find the best way to pronounce some sort of words. And of course, the internet is not always trusted, so I'm probably gonna get 3/4 of this wrong. So one of the main ways to pronounce this, find out how I pronounce this, because as you all know, first of all, I'm the best at pronunciation. I never mispronounce any word in the world. But in all honesty, there are definitely many other ways to actually officially find out the pronunciation of many of the words. First of all, probably one of the most trusted one is basically just to call off a parliamentary or a government or president of the certain country to basically certify for the official pronunciation. The second way is obviously use a trusted website like, of course, CFI or something, I don't know, or like any of those documented word pronunciation. The third method, not as trustable but still really trustable, is just to ask someone from that country. Of course, I don't have any friends, I'm antisocial, so of course I can't do that method. The fourth one is less trustable but still kind of trustable. It's just to use a dictionary. Dictionary exists for a reason. And the final one is just to use common sense from the word's origin and all those breaking parts pronunciation. Of course, there are definitely common lines that you wouldn't pronounce Japan as Japan, or maybe it is. Notes, these are mostly gonna be English pronunciation, but there are also gonna be some like multilingual pronunciation that are kind of debatable in some situations, so obviously, like everything, there's definitely alternative pronunciation like GIF and GIF, data and data, and my channel and rubbish. They're the same thing, but just pronounced differently. Now, shall we begin? Now, first of all, we have the North America, which most countries are pretty clear in pronunciation. I mean, there's only 3 countries, besides for maybe Mexico, but it really depends on the accent of data or data. Moving south to Central America, how do you pronounce this country? Is it pronounced Grenada, Granola, Grenado? Is it pronounced grenade or atomic bomb? Actually, is it related to North Korea? Probably is, but however, Grenada is actually pronounced, as I said, Grenada, because of military forces, even though it doesn't have, whatever, what's a Grenada? Is it some sort of country in like Africa? No, you're thinking of Ghana. Let's just shut up. According to a bunch of sources, it's not actually pronounced St. Kitts and Nevis, but it's pronounced St. Kitts and Nevis. And now, as we go south, we get to South America, which is home to many southern stuff, not that kind of stuff, but a lot of South America, cheap off-brand version of America. We first reach Chile, or not Chile. That's giving me the Chile. Also, a bit north, we got to Guyana, or is it Guyana? Well, according to actual pronunciation, it is definitely pronounced Guyana. It's not pronounced Guyana. Guyana, I can see how someone would pronounce it, but it's pronounced Guyana. I gotta know the pronunciation. What's Guyana? Is this some sort of country in like Africa? Oh no, it's okay. According to all known laws of country names, it's not pronounced Guyana. It's pronounced Guyana, okay? Now in Europe, Albania, yes, it's pronounced Albania. It's nothing to beg more about. The European countries are pretty straightforward. Albania, it's not Albania, it's straightforward. Roots and knowledge, same with Belarus, it's not pronounced Belarus. That's just freaking stupid. And the most surprising one, France isn't really pronounced France. It's more supposedly pronounced like France or something. But like, people just pronounce it France because why not? This 3-word country is actually also really confusing. The first 2 words, Bosnia and, are pretty straightforward, but however, this 5-syllable one can be debatably pronounced. Some people pronounce it Herzegovina, and some people pronounce it Herzegovina. Based on the accent, I just pronounce it Bosnia and Herzegovina, but what do I... Move away to the far east, where we landed on this continent known as Asia, one of the biggest continent in the whole entire world, and one of the largest with the most countries country in it. It is so big that you wouldn't even believe the big word exists in the whole entire dictionary, that it will suffer your brain into the death. Anyway, this continent is just a jumble mess with a bunch of pronunciation that doesn't really make sense. Let's just start first of all with this country. So what is it pronounced? Most people pronounce it like Afghanistan, which is technically the correct pronunciation, but Afghanistan is also a pronunciation that's acceptable. It's also acceptable with all of the stands and stans and whatever based on origin that traces back, including the Kangaskhan, whatever the heck. But however, Afghanistan is not pronounced Afghanistan. It does kind of make sense how it's pronounced Afghanistan, but it's pronounced Afghanistan because logic of the day history. Check below for more detail. Also, these two countries sandwiched between India and China is also really confusing to pronounce. Like, how do you pronounce these countries? Is it pronounced Nepal, Nepal, Nepala? I don't know. Or how about this one? Is it pronounced Bhutan or Bhutan? It's really confusing. There's a bunch of different simulation on how to pronounce these two countries. But however, the correct pronunciation, according to what I have researched, is it's pronounced Nepal and Bhutan. I know it's actually really common to mispronounce any of those two, or even the Animania mispronounced Bhutan as Bhutan. But then again, the Animania also says that Guam is a nation, so it's probably not that trustable. I mean, the name does kind of sound like it's pronounced Nepal and Bhutan, but however, like, who the heck would mispronounce it like something like nipple and button? That's just stupid.
Now, according to a report in Politico, US President Donald Trump mispronounced Nepal as nipple and Bhutan as button during a briefing ahead of a meeting with the Indian Prime Minister.
Oh. Thank you, Trump. Very cool. Now let's move to Central Asia, the country with like literally one of the weirdest words out there. Like, what the heck? Why are these words so long? But however, as I said before, the stan and stan can be said alternatively. Both works depending on the accent, dialect, and all those stuff. But however, there are definitely the front that are hard. Tajikistan and Turkmenistan are pretty obvious. But however, these three other countries are pretty not so obvious. Now, let's start with this country, which seems to give people a lot of confusion, including me. Now, I first pronounced this country as Kazakhstan, which is freaking stupid. And second, I pronounced this as Kazakhstan, which is close, but still not correct. And then after some research, I found out the actual pronunciation is Kazakhstan. Here's more likely pronounced Bangladesh according to actual language, but however, because of the English language shift, people just pronounce it Bangladesh. This long stand that makes no sense with a bunch of letters is pronounced Kyrgyzstan, if you don't know. And finally, this stand is pronounced Uzbekistan, not Uzbekistan. Yes, I heard people pronounce this as Uzbekistan. Now, moving back to South Asia, Southeast Asia, South Asia, we get to Myanmar, which is pronounced Myanmar. It's not pronounced Myanmar. Okay, shut up. Stop pronouncing it Myanmar. That doesn't make sense. Let's move to the Middle East. No ISIS joke, no ISIS joke. Let's start with the elephant in the room. These two countries. How do you pronounce them? There's a bunch of misconception on how to pronounce them. Well, the pronunciation is, drumroll please, Iran and Iraq. Now, this country has also gotten a bunch of controversy when it comes to the pronunciation. How do you pronounce this country? Is it pronounced Israel? Is it pronounced Israel? Is it pronounced Palestine? Okay, no, I'm not doing that joke. But however, according to the Israeli government, it is pronounced, drumroll please, no drumroll please, no drumroll. It's pronounced Israel. This country is pronounced Oman, oh man. This country is pronounced Yemen, Yemen. And this country, although it's really weird to see a country with QA without a U. But however, this country is pronounced Qatar, not Qatar or some stupid name. Now let's move to Africa. So these countries also have a tough pronunciation when it comes to name. This country is pronounced Benin, not Benin or something. I don't know. In this country, as stupid as it sounds, it's pronounced Djibouti. It's pronounced Djibouti. Quick speed run. It's pronounced Gabana, Gabon. It's pronounced Malawi, not Malawi. And it can be pronounced Mozambique, Mozambique. It can be pronounced any of those ways. I heard them pronounced many different ways, and there's no official one. And, oh, are you serious? Okay, whatever. This country is pronounced Niger because French influence. But however, comparatively different. This country is actually pronounced Nigeria, not Nigeria, because Nigeria was based on English, British affectorate, so it's pronounced Nigeria. But however, Niger is more close to French because it's a French colony, so it's pronounced Niger. And finally, Oceania. Nauru is pronounced Nauru, not Nauru. I know. I mean, like, I was surprised. And finally, Kiribati is not actually pronounced Kiribati. In that language, it's actually pronounced Kiribati in Kiribati language. But however, English people just pronounce it Kiribati. Did you learn anything? You probably didn't. You probably will just forget it in like one day, and then you just go back to your own pronunciation. That's probably what I would do if I finished researching. But after that, like, hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe. Thanks for that one subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching.